So I'm beginning to think I gotta go on my own. Maybe that's what the universe is telling me.
I recorded this video while my husband was in the hospital. He had gotten a pneumothorax from an acupuncture needle. I was taking a break, going for a walk with our dog Gromit. And this just felt like such a poignant moment where I had figured out something important, something that was essential. But looking back on it, after the fog had lifted and the drama had ended, I realized it's not that. It's something more.
Stick. Lately, or just today, this morning, crossed my mind that whenever I plan like a trip, an adventure, when I went with Catherine, wanted to go paddle the Green River for 2 weeks, or John and I taking off on the road for a couple of months, going most recently, planned to go to Portugal or Nicaragua for a surf trip. Something happens to my traveling companion and the trip gets canceled. Time to go venture out on my own and figure out what I'm capable of and figure out what I want to do with my life. And maybe all I want to do with my life is be outside in nature.
It's cold, probably.
Yeah, are you cold? You want help? You want help? Look at you, you're so cute. I know, you thought it was going to be another day like yesterday, huh? We'll just put you over here so you didn't get smoshed. And there, you can go under the leaf. As much as possible and exploring. I don't know. I do like gardening. Have my hands in the earth, having a place, but maybe I gotta do baby steps, like with everything in life, and just start doing overnighters and getting myself physically strong that I can take these bigger excursions that I want to, because then I'll be better prepared mentally and physically to withstand the challenges and to settle down and accept things for the way they are, but still live the life I love whenever I can, moment to moment, instead of trying to plan these giant trips and just do weekend warrior type of shit. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
In a previous video, I shared something that I think bears repeating. When we're young, we are governed by our play and seeking systems. Anything is possible because we have nothing to lose. But as we get older and start accumulating more wealth, a house, cars, a family, health insurance, etc., we begin to yield to our safety and security modes. We fear losing what we have stockpiled and can tend to steer away from the risk associated with living life to the full potential of our dreams. Because what if we lost it all? I really don't like my day job anymore. The values and principles of the agency I work with no longer align with my own. There was a saving grace, the ability to work remotely, but that was stripped this year. My boss recently said to me that my energy is all frenetic, like I'm a wild animal trapped in a cage. And that's what I feel like. Recently, I had to travel for work. I love travel. But looking back on the footage that I took during that trip, I was like, Jesus, how noisy and frenetic is this?
Maybe behind you. If necessary, an infant life vessel. It's our pleasure to welcome you to Charlotte.
And if Newark is your final destination,
please remain seated.
It's exhausting. And this is how my job feels to me right now. Noisy and frenetic. It's not a good for the soul vibe. So back to nature. Come on, Graham. Hi, big guy. Last fall, the plan was an extended road trip. However, the trip got canceled because John jacked up his neck. This left me with a ton of vacation time that I had to use. Getting to wake up every day and do what seems the most valuable to you is amazing. It brought me such rest and peace. And I slowed down enough to both appreciate the relationships in my life and to be a better half to those relationships. So this is the crux of the problem. I'm trapped in a job in which I cannot do what I find most valuable in a life well lived. And the hard part is the trapping is my own doing. Fear of losing the safety and security of health insurance has tied my leg. About a year ago, we started this YouTube channel with hope, but this market is saturated and we're not that good yet. This week's video was supposed to be about John and I sharing the repairing of the garden fence, which, as you can see here, is broken from our friend the bear, who loves corn. So I won't be planting corn this year. We also wanted to show how to square up warped, deteriorating boards from the garden beds, and using scrap and cheap lumber, how not to throw away that which has more life in it. But as you can hear and see, the audio was lost. Now I'll just use the footage as the background of my thoughts. Today is the spring equinox. Nature is signaling that light and growth is coming. Woohoo! New beginnings and renewed energy, I'll take it. At the same time, we also just entered the new moon, a time known for planting the seeds for what we wish to grow in our lives. So maybe for a spell, we're going to try planting instead of planning. Because we still don't want to lose the excitement of possibilities.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life. Enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with.
this is what I've come to realize while putting together this video. What I thought was my big, profound need to do it alone aha moment was just really another plan. And plans for something better give me hope. That is why the moment felt like a big, relieving sigh, a temporary antidote to the dissatisfaction. As spring begins to inhale, reminding us that new beginnings are at the forefront, alongside the realization that my day job and the lack of location freedom is kind of the biggest source of my dissatisfaction in my life right now, and the pull to maintain the security of health insurance is strong, it's time to plant new seeds. I have been in escape mode, avoiding direct eye contact with the thing that is most unpleasant, because who knows, maybe things will change. Since the crux of my dissatisfaction is my day job, it's time to look at new jobs, or perhaps to research out reasonable, unconventional health coverage and quit this darn job because now we can afford to. Or maybe we'll continue to work really hard on YouTube, and this will work out for us, and we'll be able to pay those crazy health insurance premiums. That's where you come in. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment. We really appreciate any support. So eye contact is back. There's a new target. Planting seeds, setting some intentions, doing the work. And I'm not alone. I'm with my partner and my love.